Miss Curls here, and I would like to read to you a book called The Stories of Mermaids, and it's by Russell Punter. And I absolutely think mermaids are so cool, so I thought this would be a great book, and I really love the illustrations too. It has three chapters, and the first chapter is The Ghostly Galleon. Harmony lived with her mother at the very bottom of the ocean. There, they were so poor they could only afford a tiny cave. This was cramped, dark, and very cold. It froze their fins and took the shine off their scales. Harmony tried to keep up their spirits by singing beautiful songs. Her voice was so enchanting that passing fish had to stop and listen. One day, Harmony's mother woke up shivering all over. She was covered in blue spots and her tongue had turned purple. Harmony rushed to find Dr. Finley. Say ah. Your mother is very sick, he whispered to Harmony. The only cure is polka dot seaweed taken twice a day for 1 week. Where can I find that? Asked Harmony. That's the problem, replied Dr. Finley. It only grows in the pirate's graveyard. Oh no, gasped Harmony. Not that spooky place full of sunken pirate ships. I'm afraid so, replied the doctor. They say it's haunted by the ghost of Gingerbeard, said Harmony with a shiver. He was the fiercest pirate to sail the seven seas. The thought of visiting the graveyard filled Harmony with fear, but she had no choice. Minutes later, she was swimming nervously between the creepy wrecks. Harmony searched countless ships without luck. She had almost given up hope when she saw something spotty sticking out of a rusty old cannon. Found it! Suddenly, a terrifying figure appeared from nowhere. Yah! Harmony yelped in fright. It was Gingerbeard's ghost. Come to steal my treasure, eh? Snarled the pirate. No, cried Harmony. I just need the polka dot weed to take care or to cure my mother. A likely story, fish features. I don't believe you, cackled Gingerbeard. He grabbed Harmony roughly and locked her in a cabin. No one gets their hands on my gold, screamed the ghost. With that, he shimmered off to patrol the top deck. What will happen to my mother now? Harmony felt terrible. She tried to cheer herself up by singing, but all her songs came out sounding sad. Harmony's lovely voice floated around Gingerbeard's ship. No matter where he went, the pirate could hear her. However hard he tried, Gingerbeard couldn't drag himself away from the mermaid's tragic tunes. Each day passed. He began to feel as sorry for Harmony as a tough old pirate can. After a week of the singing, Gingerbeard had had enough. I can't take any more, he sobbed. Please just go home and take this chest with you. Harmony swam home as fast as she could and opened the chest. Polka dot weed floated out along with handfuls of coins. Harmony's mother was cured, and thanks to Gingerbeard's gold, they moved into a warm and cozy new cave. Chapter 2: The Missing Pearl. Marina looked at the giant pearl and sighed. It was the most beautiful thing she'd ever seen. According to legend, anyone who owned the pearl would never grow old and can swim the oceans forever. Sharks guarded it day and night. Okay, Toothy, time to lock up. Righto, Razor. Giant pink pearl, viewings daily, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., the sign said. The magical pearl was first prize to King Neptune's great seahorse race. The event was part of the king's 100th birthday celebrations. Marina was sure that she and her seahorse Swish could win. Marina had been preparing for months with Scuba, her trainer. "Make sure Swish has an early night," she told him. As Marina swam off, a sneaky-looking pair peeked out from behind a rock. "Our slow coach of a seahorse won't stand a chance against Swish," whispered Sid the squid, "and Marina is the ocean's best rider." The mermaid by his side flicked her tail and gave a wicked smile. "We'll see about that," she said. "Just wait." "What are you going to do, Storm?" asked Sid. "I have a plan that can't fail," she replied. "That pearl is as good as ours." The next morning, the seahorses and their riders lined up for the big race. Marina gently stroked Swish's neck. "You can do it, boy," she whispered. Storm looked across smugly at Marina. Then she turned and winked at her trainer. Sid winked back and swam away. What are those two up to? The prawn starter lowered his flag and they were off. Soon Swish and Marina were away ahead of the others. "Go, Marina, go!" But Storm didn't look worried by Marina's lead. "My coral reef surprise will stop her." As Marina passed the reef, a cloud of thick black ink shot out in front of her. Quick as a flash, Swish leapt over the top. Whoops! Marina lost hold of the reins as Swish sailed over the ink cloud. The others, spotting the hazard ahead, swerved quickly past. "Lucky you're such a good jumper, Swish," said Marina as she took the reins again. As they raced off, she just spotted an inky tentacle dart back into the coral. They soon caught up and were neck and neck with Storm as the finish line came in sight. With a final burst, Swish sped forward to win. Everyone clustered around to congratulate Marina. Everyone except Storm, that is. She was busy whispering something to Sid, who slithered off quickly. "3 cheers for the winner!" A few minutes later, they were all in the cabin of the old shipwreck for the prize-giving ceremony. But they were in for a shock. The pearl had gone. The shark guards searched everywhere, but the pearl was nowhere to be seen. "It must have been stolen," cried Scuba. "But how?" asked Toothy, the guard. "This room was locked." The second guard pointed to a tiny porthole. "That's the only other way in and out." "But it's too small to get the pearl through," said Sid. "Then it must have been taken before we locked up," said Toothy. "Who was the last one alone with the pearl?" asked Storm, with a glint in her eye. Toothy pointed a fin at Marina. "I'm innocent." She only took part in the race so we wouldn't suspect her," sneered Storm. "Yeah," added Sid, waving his tentacles. "She only won by chance." Marina desperately tried to think of a way to prove her innocence. Suddenly, Sid's dirty tentacles gave her an idea. "I think the pearl is still in this room," she cried, pointing at a pile of old cannonballs. She frantically rubbed each one with her seaweed necklace. "Look! This one isn't a cannonball at all," she declared. "The pearl!" gasped the crowd. "Covered in squid ink," added Marina, staring at Sid. Gulp. "She made me do it," cried Sid, pointing at Storm. "I had to disguise the pearl so that Storm could collect it later." "Shush, you stupid squid," yelled Storm. But it was too late. The two crooks were led away, and Marina was presented with her magical pearly prize. The end. I'm going to start a new video for Chapter 3, which is the Dancing Mermaid, so stay tuned.